Hi guys, so as it is the end of October and tomorrow Nanowrimo starts, I'm going to be doing the Nanowrimo tags. If I look down, it's because my notebook's in front of me and I've got my questions here. So yeah, I'm really excited to start Nano, and because I did a load of planning this morning, I've been getting really excited and just wanted to start now, but obviously you got to save it for the exciting time for the first day and everything, which is tomorrow. Nano for me, I will be doing my daily vlogs like I normally do. I really enjoy them and I really look forward to doing them. The only thing is it's going to be a lot different this time because I've recently become head of literature at the Sapphire Community Group, which means like after I finished my internship, which means that I am going to be travelling to London 3 or 4 days a week. So my vlogs will probably be very different, and I may not, probably won't really film on the train because it gets so busy and I feel really awkward with people around me. But I will probably talk about my travel and if I manage to get any writing done on the train, and I'll have to kind of like fit my daily vlogging and my daily talking about my writing around my train travel, so my daily schedule is going to change. I've got a 9 a.m. call with one of the girls on my literature team tomorrow morning, so I'll probably be getting ready to start writing about 8 in the morning and getting ready to get up and go to work as well, so I have to go to London. So yeah, tomorrow is also officially the first day that I will become head of literature, so like officially, because I was in an internship before, so now my contract's changing, so first day in Nano and first day in a new proper role as well. Technically what I was doing before, but with more responsibility and more like officialness. Is that a word? Probably not. I'm rambling now, guys, but yeah. So question one, let's get straight into it. Question one is, how many times have you done NaNoWriMo? Okay, so this is an interesting question. I've done actual Nano, like November Nano, probably 3 or 4 times. There's probably 4 times, I'd say now. There were a couple of times when I did it and I didn't win because I didn't follow through with the novel, or something happened and I just stopped. But I have won it 3 times, I think. I've won it with my novel The Unfortunate Ending of Heidi Gerard. I won it with Goldrust, and maybe twice then. I know I did Goldrust and The Unfortunate Ending, and I know there's been countless other times where I've tried to write novels, so I could be talking about Camp Nano, because I recently won Camp Nano, so that could be what was in my head, which was my Sleeping Beauty retelling, so I'm not sure if that really counts. So probably twice I've won it and participated a few years, probably 3 or 4 years now. Yeah. So question 2 is, how did you find out about NaNoWriMo? This one I think is an awkward question. I'm not really sure. I think it was either through Twitter or YouTube, like BookTube. Because I think I started BookTube while I was in my second year of uni. And I think I'd been writing before then. I'm not sure. I mean, I know I'd been writing before then, so I wasn't sure if I was actually writing during Nano at that point, because obviously my yearly vlogs have been coming out. So yeah, I think it was either through YouTube or Twitter, where I am constantly updating. And I was watching YouTube for a long time, like BookTube for a long time before I actually started my channel. So I probably came across it on YouTube. I can't remember, to be completely honest with you. Question 3 is, what was the name of the first Nano novel you wrote? Again, I can't really remember because there's been a few that I've participated in and I've not finished. I think the first one I won was The Unfortunate Ending of Heidi Gerard. I was really proud of that one, which is one that I have a mentor with, and it's kind of like Greek myth retelling. I'm really happy with the story, but it's been massively rewritten. I've queried it and been unlucky with querying it and things like that, so it's on a back burner at the moment, but it's probably probably I'd say the first one that I officially won, but I have participated in before. Question 4 is, give us a one-sentence summary of what you want to write this year. So the way I describe it is a contemporary, young adult contemporary, which I do not usually write, so this is going to be a challenge. A young adult contemporary about a character who is homeless and who starts a book club for homeless teenagers. Question 5 is, what's the best writing advice you've ever been given? Probably just to keep writing, like don't stop. Any writing is something to work on, so if you're not writing, then you're not improving, just keep going as well. The same with querying, submitting, all of that. Even just getting your first draft down, just keep going, and even if it takes a long time, just keep going at it, and you'll get there eventually. Question 6 is, did you ever take a year off from Nano, and why? I don't think I have. There's been times when for the last 3 or 4 years that I've been doing it, I've wanted to do Nano every time. And I think there was one time while I was in my final year of uni, which makes a lot of sense, when I started writing during Nano, because it was coming up to that time for my dissertation and everything. And then I think my uni lecturer actually just found out that I was doing Nano, and was like, that's really not a good idea. So I think I had I started on that and then didn't carry it on. I think that was the sequel to the one that I'm rewriting at the moment as well, which is called Heart of Silver. It's about a teenage android, and I remember writing the sequel for that in the library and having loads of books around me. But then I just stopped it because I think I realised that what my priorities were at the time. Question 7 is, what is your biggest inspiration when figuring out what to write? I don't really have much, an idea. I don't have that many ideas very often. Sometimes my ideas come from just looking at the books on my shelf, because I have tons over there, as you can probably see in my messy room. Sorry, guys. A lot of the time I look at my books, I look at my bookshelves, I think of books I've read, films I've watched, everything I love, like young adult fiction generally, all the things I love to write, things I love to read, and I kind of just think of an idea, and then if I get stuck, I sit down and plan out the story, which is what I was doing today, for my Nano novel, which I'll be starting tomorrow. And I really enjoy when you've got that idea, and then you've got the characters and everything that starts all starts coming together, which is really, really nice. So yeah, I just kind of sit and plan and see where I go. I think I'm a bit of a plantster, which means that I don't necessarily just plan. I plan ahead, and then I write, and then I plan, and then I write. So that's just me personally. I know everyone's different. Question 8, and the final question is, why do you love writing? I think it's just something that I've always loved doing since I was little. I remember being told during primary school about a poetry contest that I should have entered, but I never brought the notebook in. And thinking back on that now, I'm like, oh, I want to be a writer. So that seemed a bit like kind of foreboding. I've written since I was young, and I think that's basically just it. I just love it. It's a good way to express yourself. It's a good way to connect with other writers. Write something that you generally love reading, like that kind of genre. To feel like you've got your own piece of work that could eventually get out there into the world one day, alongside all of your favourite books, is a really good feeling. It's nice to be able to say I've written however many novels and rewritten them countless times and things like that. It's just generally a nice feeling, and it's definitely a big escapism as well. If you're going through some tough times, it's definitely good to sit down and write it all out. You can either write a story, or you can just write something that just relates to you, that you really, really connect with. So that's probably the best way I can think of it. But yeah, so that was the nano tag, guys. I hope you liked it. I'm really excited to write my nano novel from tomorrow. I don't write contemporary, so this is going to be interesting. But it is very much inspired by the charity I work for, because we have our focus is young people. I work for a Sapphire community group and I'm the head of literature, and we have like 4 main parts: so literature, events, media and programs. So like events, all sorts of different events. Like we had a young Christian rave recently. Literature, we've got a book blog, writing workshops. We had a fire tour, like book tour, for our founder and a load of other authors. Media, we've got a radio show and a talk show. We do all sorts of short films and stuff like that. Programs, we take the young people out to like on day trips, which is really cool. So like we went to Parliament and Apple. They've gone to the circus. They did poetry workshops. There's just tons and tons of stuff. Alongside that, the charity also does like mentoring schemes, counselling schemes, employability schemes, and what is inspiring this novel, they have a young women's shelter, which is called Sapphire Independent Housing, for women. So like women that might have been in abusive relationships and ended up homeless, or people that have been in these situations and ended up needing somewhere else to go. And I think that, and me being the literature side of things and meeting a load of authors that I've met through the tour, organising the tour and the writing workshops and the book blogs, book reviews, all sorts of stuff like that, I think that is the perfect thing to write something that's going to be like relating to what I'm doing at the moment, because I usually write so much like other world stuff, so I think it will be a challenge to come up with this story and sit down and keep doing it and take the inspiration from the charity and all the people I meet and have met, and all the things that the charity's doing at the same time. So it will be really good. I'm really looking forward to it. Quite nervous about the train travel and stuff like that. I'm going to get the word count down each day, but I will do my best and I will update when I vlog, because I really like the fact that I can vlog and hold myself accountable. I've got some friends that will also be taking part, I think. So yeah, just going to be a really good time. I'll be on Twitter, so if you want to chat about your nano novel, I'll be probably using the Nanowrimo hashtag quite a lot, so you may see me pop up. But my Twitter is Aprilgracereads, and my Instagram is Aprilgrace1, and of course my YouTube is Aprilgracereads as well. So yeah, I hope to see you guys around, and thank you for watching, and let me know if you've created a Nanowrimo vlog as well, or Nanowrimo tag, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye!